Harry, very well done, extremely well done. You've passed the recruitment process for West Midlands Police. How are you feeling now that you've got through the process?
I'm glad, definitely. I've been trying just for over a year and 5 months now to join the police. I previously went to two final interviews and failed both of them before I actually came to Blue Light.
Hmm.
So I passed first time with Blue Light at West Midlands Police. Um, and I'm just glad. My parents are very glad as well because they've always known that I've wanted to do it, and
Yeah,
to get through it and finally be close to the end of it is a good feeling, definitely.
awesome. That's great. Oh, it's so good to hear. So good to hear. And the thing is, you're not a different person. All we've done is we've just taken you and enabled you to present yourself in a better way. It's not as if we've made a magic wand and made Harry
Yeah,
a different person.
100%.
You've always been the same person. We've just enabled you to present yourself better at an interview. So, how are you feeling then before you actually found us? It sounds like you'd failed an interview before. So, how are you feeling about the process, knowing what was ahead of you before you actually found us?
Um, Unprepared, definitely. It was very hard to actually find any guidance on it. It's very isolated on your own,
Mm,
essentially. And it wasn't overwhelming, but it was definitely hard. Every time I went to an interview and I'd fail it, and I'd be at the point where I'd ask myself, what am I actually doing wrong? And I wouldn't know the answer because there's no one there to actually say, this is what you're doing wrong. And that's where Blue Light was able to help me. I found it brilliant how obviously there was somebody there to say, this is what you're doing wrong. This is how you should be doing
mhm.
it.
Awesome. So you got to work with Sarah Morton, one of our expert coaches. How was the process of working with her?
She was brilliant. It was good, definitely. The best thing that I liked about Sarah Morton was she was always prepared to match my speed because
Hmm.
I was moving between two different forces. So it went from months of preparation to obviously I only gave her about 2 weeks' notice to actually go to West Midlands Police for an
Yeah.
interview. And she was perfect. She worked with me every time. She got in the one-to-one calls for me, and we spent a lot of time on it, and her feedback was extremely critical, and it was what I needed. She wasn't
Mm,
afraid to obviously say, this is what you're doing wrong, this is where you need to improve. And she always gave back good feedback, which I could
yeah.
always then take back to adjust it, and then I'd bring it back, say, is this good enough? And she'd say yes or no. And she said that she had full confidence in me, and that is perfect. Like, for someone with so much expertise to
Mm-hmm.
say, "I think you've got something here that will work," it was definitely a relaxation moment coming
Yeah.
up into the interview, and I think that was big support in it. I definitely went in with a lot more confidence with Sarah Morton being a coach.
Oh, that's so good to hear. And how did you actually feel on the day of the interview as a result of all of that?
Extremely confident. Nerves just practically disappeared, and that was massively to do with Blue Light. Obviously, support me through it,
Mm,
and I actually enjoyed the interview. Both other two, the two times before, I did not enjoy them at all. They were
mm.
stressful. They were hard to work through. As this one was just, it just flowed through. It just flowed. It was perfect, really, and they were amazing as well.
Oh, wonderful. That's so good to hear. That's how interviews should be. They
Yeah.
shouldn't be stressful. I mean, of course, there should be a little bit of nervousness there, a little bit of, not stress, but just a little bit of something that
Yeah, yeah,
is
yeah,
on the edge. But
definitely.
it should be a
Yeah,
comfortable
the
process.
yeah, definitely. It was a lot more comfortable than originally. And Blue Light obviously plays the part in that with making sure that I was prepared for it.
That's awesome to hear. Thank you, Harry. So, with that in mind, then, other people will be watching this or listening to this. If they're sitting on the fence or they're thinking about joining us or they're just at the start of the recruitment process, whatever stage they're at, what message would you give them in respect of what we do and how we do it?
Now, originally, when I actually went through the first two interviews, I'd been in Blue Light from the very start. So this was when I went to my first interview, I was in Blue Light and I was very skeptical about it. My message would be, if you 100% want to be a police officer and you are prepared to put in the work and the
Hmm.
time that's needed to work with your coach and to put full dedication towards it, Blue Light 100% every time will be the person that can get you through, the community and the team that will get you there 100%. And I would recommend them to anyone that wants to be a police officer and are serious about becoming a police officer.
That's fantastic to hear. Oh, thank you, Harry. When you say you're in Blue Light, you meant you're in our group.
In the group, yeah, in the
Yeah.
community,
Ah,
in the I'm not, is it just the Blue Light one, not the final interview one, but I was just
yeah.
there looking at what people were saying and just the general information that was
Yeah, yeah,
being
yeah.
around, and obviously I was aware of the routes you could obviously enter to get support with it, and
Hmm.
yeah, I was definitely on the skeptical side, but honestly, if there was somebody from the start, I would say Blue Light is the person you want, 100% every time.
Thank you, Harry. I just want to clarify that because some people might be thinking, hang on a minute, he failed, but he was with Blue Light. No, you're in our free
Oh, no, no, no.
Facebook community. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah.
yeah. Sorry about
Thank
that.
you, Harry. No, it's all right. Thank you, Harry. So, um, well, that's it. Thank you very much for meeting with me this morning. I've got one last favour if I can ask of you.
Yeah,
And that's well, on the day of your passing out parade, we'd love to see a photograph of you, just for our internal purposes, just to share around our WhatsApp group, just for our team, no one else. It'd be great, great, awesome to see that. And it's not
yeah.
a goodbye, Harry. It's a see you soon because we're looking to launch our alumni service soon. So you'll be able to join us on monthly or even weekly webinars. We've not quite worked it out yet, but
All
I
right.
look forward to seeing you soon on one of those. So, Harry, thanks once again, and I'm not going to wish you luck. You make your luck in this world, but you're going to have an
Yeah,
amazing career. You're going to join the best job in the world. I wish you every success.
yeah. Thank you very much.
Take care, my friend. Bye bye.